Hi Tribe, by now you already know that the sales season began at the beginning of November, and you already noticed that retailers are ready with very sensory campaigns to get you and your money parted. And a lot of us are going to overspend during this festive season and during this sales season. And unfortunately, you'll have to deal with something we call buyer's remorse in a few weeks or in January. And what is buyer's remorse? Buyer's remorse is that feeling of regret you experience after making a purchase, especially if it is unnecessary or if it is a purchase that is very extravagant, obviously something that you can't afford. Which brings me to a lesson, which reminds me of a lesson I learned a few years ago. And it's a life lesson that I've kept with me for a while. So here's the lesson. If something costs 10,000 shillings, for example, and then it goes on sale for 7,500, and then you decide to buy it, you did not save 2,500. You spent 7,500. Yes, you did not save 2,500. You spent 7,500. You know, when you go online or when you go to that store, and then it will be written was 10,000 shillings, and then now it's 7,000 shillings, and then they'll tell you save 2,500. No, that is a lie. And so I'm here to tell you that if you have a sudden itch at this point in time or during this sales season, if you have a sudden itch to buy stuff then you know that you do not need, it's actually scientifically designed. That feeling is it's a manufactured feeling. And the truth is, so here's the lesson. If something costs 10,000 shillings, for example, and then it goes on sale for 7,500, and then you decide to buy it, you did not save 2,500. You spent 7,500. Yes, you did not save 2,500. You spent 7,500. You know, when you go online or when you go to that store, and then it will be written was 10,000 shillings, and then now it's 7,000 shillings, and then they'll tell you save 2,500. No, that is a lie. And so I'm here to tell you that if you have a sudden itch at this point in time or during this sales season, if you have a sudden itch to buy stuff then you know that you do not need, it's actually scientifically designed. That feeling is it's a manufactured feeling. And the truth is, during this sales season, most retailers will make over 20% of their annual revenue just during these last 2 months of the year. There was even this research I was reading that says that some retailers don't even change their prices. All they have to do is replace the old prices with a new red sales sticker. Because imagine, that is all it takes. They know that is all it takes for you to spend your money. And when I say that some of these things are scientifically designed, I can give you a few examples. For example, red, when it comes during this sales season, red is the dominant color, and this is because red stimulates and energizes both you and your spending power. There's also when you walk into a shop, right, and they are displaying the products, there's a scientific way retailers display those products. And so you'll find a situation where when you walk into a shop and you hold an item, apparently you form an attachment with that item, and you're most likely, yes, you'll form an attachment with that item that you held. And so the more things that you hold as you walk around that shop, the more emotionally attached you'll feel to those items, and you're more likely to buy. And that is why they will display very beautiful items at eye level, So the things that they want to sell fast, they will display them at eye level, and the things that they know will take a while to sell, they'll display them at top shelves. So yes, you should be very, very aware. One of the things that you should be aware is some of these things that are scientifically designed to make you part with your money. And then, which now even reminds me that early this week, I was having a conversation with one of my financial coaching clients. He works in retail. So he works in one of the biggest retail brands in the world. I mean in the world. I don't mean in Kenya. He works with one of the biggest retail brands in the world. And so we were just having a conversation about how much money they're about to make during this season. And he was telling me that, we were having a chat, and he was saying, so he said that The only way, like during this sales season, the only way you can claim that you got a good deal is if you get 100% off. You know, that's the only way you can claim, this shop gave me a very good deal, is if you get 100% off. That means if that shop gives you that item for free, obviously that is not going to happen, because they are in business. And so the only way, if they are really giving us good deals, then a lot of businesses would have closed by now. And the only other way, so you also shared that the only other way that you can say that you got a good deal from a business is if you actually buy something that you need. Yeah, so if you actually buy something that you need. So one of the things that, again, that I teach my coaching clients is, so one of the questions that I ask them at the end of every month when we are reviewing their expenses is, did any of the purchases you made this month go on sale? Yes, and this teaches them. This question teaches delayed gratification, which is very important, because that is one other way to use the sales season, in that you needed something in January. You know very well that it's going to be on sale on Black Friday, and so you exercise delayed gratification where you wait it out until during the sales season. So that's the only way you can claim that, yeah, the sales season is important to me. And so, yeah, when you buy something that you need. So for example, let's say you want to start an online business, or let's say the laptop that you've been using for the past year is old, or you actually do not have a laptop, and you've been saving and you want now to buy a laptop during this sales season, and so you get it at a very, very good deal, then exactly that is something that you need, and therefore go ahead and buy it. So if there's something that you need during this sales season, buy, because it's a good time to get things at a bargain. And now, that being said, I want to show you something that you need. Yes, and I'll show you something that you need, and I'll tell you why you need it. So you need financial literacy. How will you acquire that? By joining the Investors Bootcamp. What is the Investors Bootcamp? The Investors Bootcamp is an online community of investors where members learn how to invest in the financial markets. Why do you need to join this Investors Bootcamp? First of all, like 70% of what I know, of the financial knowledge that I know, I got it by joining the Investors Bootcamp a few years ago. And right now I am an alumni of the Investors Bootcamp. One of the reasons why I really absolutely love belonging to the Investors Bootcamp is because, for example, when an infrastructure bond is floated, right? When an infrastructure bond is floated, members of this community always hype each other to invest, and we keep reminding each other that our goal is to become bond millionaires. So in that group, there are already people who are bond millionaires. So it's the right kind of pressure. People are like, how many million? Yes, it's the right kind of pressure, because people are always asking each other when a bond is floated, how many millions do you have in bonds so far? There are people who have over 5 million, there are people who have over 10 million. And so it's the right kind of pressure, in that it pressurizes you to upgrade, it pressurizes you to be wealthy, it pressurizes you to get better with your money, it pressurizes you to grow your net worth. And how do you grow your net worth? By paying off debt and increasing your assets. So, and I don't know if you know this, but wealthy people, millionaires and billionaires, they like belonging to a community of people who pressure them to be better, right? You want to belong to a community of people who inspire you, who pressure you, and also inspire you to upgrade. And that is exactly the reason why you're told that if you hang around 5 millionaires, you'll become the 6th millionaire. So this is the kind of community that you need to belong to if you're really serious about doing better with your finances in 2024. And so now I can answer, how do you join the Investors Bootcamp? By paying the subscription fee, the annual subscription fee for 24,000 shillings. And so this 24,000 you're paying, it's a subscription fee for the whole year. So first of all, you'll start learning about how to invest in the financial market from January all the way to December. So it's a whole year's worth of financial literacy lessons for 25,000 shillings only. Imagine the whole year. And so you'll belong to this group. And one other question I get asked a lot is, what is the mode of instruction? So when you pay your subscription fee, your 24,000 shillings to a subscription fee for the whole year, you'll be added into a WhatsApp group. You'll belong to this community. And so what will happen is that every Monday morning, the instructor, his name is Michael, and he has over 22 years of experience running businesses and over 16 years investing in the financial markets. Every Monday morning, he will send the notes to the group in form of a PDF document and also as a long WhatsApp message. How do you join the Investors Bootcamp? By paying the subscription fee, the annual subscription fee for 24, which is 24,000 shillings. And so this 24,000 you're paying, it's a subscription fee for the whole year. So first of all, you'll start learning about how to invest in the financial market from January all the way to December. So it's a whole year's worth of financial literacy lessons for 25,000 shillings only. Imagine the whole year. And so you'll belong to this group. And one other question I get asked a lot is, what is the mode of instruction? So when you pay your subscription fee, your 24,000 shillings to a subscription fee for the whole year, you'll be added into a WhatsApp group. You'll belong to this community. And so what will happen is that every Monday morning, the instructor, his name is Michael, and he has over 22 years of experience running businesses and over 16 years investing in the financial market. Every Monday morning, he will send the notes to the group in form of a PDF document and also as a long WhatsApp message. Every Monday morning, he will send notes in the group as a PDF document and also as a long WhatsApp message, which gives you options. How do you want to read? Do you want to read a PDF document, or do you want to read a whole WhatsApp message with the notes? And so what happens during the week is that on Thursday, he will expound on the notes that he shared on Monday. And during the week, it's you're supposed to read those notes, right? Because the only way that you're going to learn is if you put in effort by reading. So you're supposed to read those notes, and then after you read those notes, you can ask any question both by submitting your question in the group, and also you can directly send him a message to ask him the question, because there are some questions when it comes to finances. There's some questions that we feel that you do not want to write to the whole group. Maybe you're feeling shy or you feel a bit ashamed of your financial situation. You can always DM him directly to ask him the question. And then I've already said how to sign up. How long is the boot camp? The boot camp will start from 8th January to 6th December. 2024. Why am I telling you about this early? It's because if you sign up now, you only get to pay 24,000 for the whole year, as opposed to the full price, which is 66,000. The full price is 66,000. So anybody who signs up in January will have to pay the full price, which is 66,000. And at that time, the instructor will not give you a discount, no matter how much you try to convince him. So sign up now because it's 24,000. And then, so what else? A very common question: what are you going to learn in this Investors Bootcamp? You're going to learn everything about investing in the financial markets, money market funds, bonds, bills, the stock market, derivatives, anything, investing in USD, because those are the kind of things that you like to ask. All those things you're going to learn. So you're going to learn introduction to finance, the principle of finance, financial planning processes, the retirement planning process, investment process. And if you sign up now, another advantage of signing up now is that you sort of get 2 months bonus to ask any question, because right now we're in November and then we'll be in December. During those 2 months, you can ask him any financial question, or you can post any finance question in the group and he will answer you. So that's also a bonus, free financial literacy knowledge in November and December. So yes, sign up. I started these stories by talking about buyer's remorse. It's Black Friday and you are going to buy things, you're likely to buy things that you're going to regret buying because you can't afford them and they're probably not adding any value to you. But this is one of those purchases that will add lifetime value to you, because when you grow your wealth, it means that you not only secure yourself financially, you also secure your children and your children's children, because at the end of the day, we all want to build generational wealth. You learn ways to make money, you learn ways to make passive income. So sign up. I'm done. So do you have questions about this course? Any question? If you're wondering, if you need something clarified about what are you going to learn, how is it going to be done, how long is the offer? Do you have such questions? Type for me in the comment box and I will answer them, because it's also very important for me to dedicate time to helping you understand if this is something that is for you, right? If this is the kind of thing that you need.